Hello everyone, my name is Jingjie Gao, and today we will be learning about Newton's first law of motion, which is also known as laws of inertia. In today's lesson, we will discuss the connection between three important concepts in mechanics, which are inertia, motion, and force. And the one law that connects all three concepts is Newton's first law of motion. With that being said, let's dive into some physics. You are probably watching this video while sitting in your seat, so let me ask you this question. Are you moving? Think about your answers carefully. If you answered yes, think about why you come up with this answer. Do the same thing if you decided to answer no. Once you have an answer and your explanation for that, I need you to keep that to yourself and come back to this question after today's lesson. Now let's briefly touch upon the key words we will learn in today's lesson. First, let's talk about inertia. Long story short, inertia is a property of matter that only depends on its mass. I am sure most of you have played basketball or watched basketball games before. When you compare the inertia of a basketball in the air after the player made a shot and the same basketball on the ground, they will have the same inertia. But more specifically, how is mass and inertia related? You will find out after today's lesson. Next, we are going to talk about motion. Motion is not that hard to understand. The object we're interested in can be called in motion as long as it is changing its position. Back to the basketball example. When you are bouncing the ball, making a shot, or rolling it on the floor, the basketball is in motion in all scenarios. But how are these motions different from each other? You can also find the answer to that in today's lesson. Finally, we will learn about force. Force is the reason an object changes its motion. Now you might wonder how force changes an object's motion because we're often under the impression that we need to keep applying force to a moving object to keep it moving. So how does Newton's first law of motion debunk this myth? Find out in today's lesson. So, this is a brief overview of what you are going to learn in today's lesson. I hope you now have an idea about what we are going to learn today and wish you the best of luck in the world of physics.